life certainly has been better. Dumb computer problems. We hates it, but I guess it is what it is, right? Sweet. Okay. All right. So we're going to be looking at this thing. It's HitRecord, program thing initiative by Joseph Gordon-Levitt. If you guys didn't watch E3 and didn't see the Beyond Good and Evil 2 promotion that they did, he and his program HitRecord is this is the fantastic logo, by the way. There we go. Wait, what? What's that? I don't know what that means. We'll find out, I guess. They have this really cool initiative on trying to get creatives together to do some stuff with different programs, and there are benefits to it. But I've never done anything like this, so I'm going to check it out. I'm going to try to see if we can find more information about it. So let's see what they got.
All right, so this is
Holy
the
cow.
Beyond Good and Evil 2 page. This is sort of the hub for collaboration for the partnership between HitRecord and Ubisoft's upcoming video game, Beyond Good and Evil 2. We're going to be working together on a bunch of original music and visual assets, then delivering that stuff to the Ubisoft team over in Montpellier for them to put it in the game. And like all things on HitRecord, this isn't a contest. We're going to be working on this all together. We're going to need writers, illustrators, musicians, vocalists, voiceover artists, or even if you don't consider yourself an artist, you just are excited about Beyond Good and Evil 2 and you want to participate, there's going to be ways for you to get involved. All right, so how do you get started? If you've never played the original Beyond Good and Evil game, I admit I had not. What? Or if you haven't seen the trailers for the upcoming prequel, Beyond Good and Evil 2, there's links for those two trailers below.
Bon appetito!
There's also a world overview video. And then dive in and browse through the projects down there. We're gonna be making songs that you might hear on the futuristic radio while you're riding around in your spacecraft, or album artwork, posters for space pirate punk rock shows, etc. We're also gonna be making the music that you can hear coming out of the sacred temples that you can find around Ganesha City, the ancient murals, the shrines, etc. Each one of those works will have its own project. So check out those projects. Each project will be broken down into creative challenges, like we might put out a challenge for a bassist, or a beat, or a singer. We might put out a challenge for an illustrator, or a colorist, etc. There's gonna be new projects coming up all the time, so if you hit the bookmark in the top right corner, you'll get updates for new creative opportunities, ways to get involved. And just like with all HitRecord productions, if your work is used in one of the final pieces that we deliver to Ubisoft Montpellier, you will get paid. If you want more info on the payment, you can check out the FAQ, or we actually made a whole video specifically for this partnership and how we're paying people. So this is the first time we're doing this, making art, creativity that's gonna go into a big video game. I'm really excited about it. I hope we get to do lots more of this in the future. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Thanks.
This could be fantastic. This could be amazing. I mean, it could give people the exposure that they never would get otherwise. So. Why do they have the volume all the way up? Holy cow, people.
Hi, I'm Gabrielle Schrager, Narrative Director on Beyond Good and Evil 2, and I'm with Emile Morel, the Associate Creative Director, and we're here today to give you a little bit of backstory and present the creative vision of the world of Beyond Good and Evil.
This is a little weird. Her sound's coming through the wrong side.
So we're making a space opera, which we'd love you to collaborate with on. It takes place in a distant galaxy, hundreds of light years away from Earth, and we're around the end of the 24th century.
And in Beyond Good and Evil 2, you will play as a space pirate captain. A space pirate captain with a ship, of course, but also a crew. So you will have to explore the world of Beyond Good and Evil 2 to recruit your crew and find the best crew member possible.
With the goal of establishing your own legend in this
Exactly.
world. So one of the main stakes in this world is something that you might have heard of if you saw our first trailer from last year. There's something known as the Moksha Gate. And the legend of the Moksha Gate is interesting to everyone. It's one of the major stakes. Everyone wants to find out what the secret is behind this legend. We saw that in the last year's trailer, that Dakini and her legendary Nagata Obtain the coordinates.
I don't like
to
it.
the gate.
It's
In
messing
this
with me.
trailer, Dakini, this enigmatic captain with green eyes, has disappeared, and Shawnee, her second, has taken over as captain of the legendary crew, and she's following in the footsteps of Dakini in the hopes of tracking down the legendary Moksha Gate. And this is where, for the first time, they're going to come face to face with their nemesis, who is none other than Jade. And Jade is a hunter. And her role is to go throughout the galaxy and try and decimate all the pirates of System 3.
I think it's a good moment to say that Beyond Good and Evil 2 is actually a prequel to the first game. So it's a younger Jade that we will meet in this game.
Absolutely.
So sometimes after this year's trailer, you play as a young pirate who decides to go on a journey to find out what happened to Dakini and her legendary officers. You're going on these expeditions throughout System 3 to actually discover the secret behind Moksha's gate, to find out what is beyond this mysterious gate floating in space.
So to give you a little bit of backstory, the first expedition that left Earth over 2 centuries ago arrived in this new solar system, and the first habitable planet turned out to be a moon, and this moon was called Soma. And from space, they found this continent that reminded them very much of this hospitable country known as India. And so they decided to settle their very first city, which turns out to be Ganesha City, on this particular continent. And when they arrive and settle, they discover that they've become infertile. And the only way that they're able to survive then, since they cannot reproduce naturally, is to clone themselves. So they use the cloning technology that they brought with them, and they're somehow able to continue to colonize System 3.
Yeah, cloning was the only way actually to populate System 3.
How's it going, by the way, Thickest Earl? Sorry I didn't say that. I'm getting like really engrossed in this. So, how's your Wednesday night?
Original limited DNAs that they had on board this ship. What's really important is that the clones created in System 3 are being engineered, designed to have a specific job. So for instance, if we're talking about the hybrid monkeys we know in the game, they have been created to be miners because they're very agile, so they are making good miners to work on those different mines we have in System 3. But what's interesting is that you can escape your predefined path, your predefined destiny.
No biggie, just lurking. After we do, then working on.
From
Okay.
this oppressive system,
Lurk away. I appreciate it, man.
and
Always
the
good to
best
have you
way
here in
do
chat.
it, and actually, the ultimate rebel act in this universe is to become a pirate and to rebel against this system. So in the game, at the beginning of the game, you will create your own space pirate captain. We are a role-playing game, an RPG, so you will be able to create your own character. And when creating this character, you will have the possibility to choose from all the DNA we are using to create all the characters in the game. So you will have a lot of diversity and possible choice to create a character. It can be, of course, a male, a female, coming from different ethnies, but also an hybrids from different species. And also at the beginning of the game, you will have a customization object to personalize your character and make it very special and make him or her different from the other characters, of course.
Absolutely. And of course, as you go through the universe and customize yourself and develop your own legend, then you will be completely leaving this predetermined role in order to express your own individuality.
And write your own story, basically.
Exactly.
And this image you're seeing right now is very, very important to us because it really shows the diversity we want to have among pirates.
Awesome. I like super chill. I'm glad that you think this is super chill. Creative streams are usually super chill. I go for chill all the time. But yeah, these are usually
So we're going to zoom
always super chill.
on the planet Soma.
You just talked about. What's very interesting about Soma is the ratio of population you find on Soma. You have 20% humans and 80% hybrids. This is the ratio of population you will have actually in all System 3. Because humans are actually using a lot of hybrids to make this whole thing work. They're using them as slaves. Hybrids are really the manpower of System 3. And as you can see on this image, Soma has a very specific ecosystem. You have one side of the planet always turned towards a gas giant because Soma is actually a moon rotating around this gas giant. So this side of the planet is protected and you find oceans, forests, mountains there like you could have on Earth. And this is where you find, of course, Ganesha City. And the other side of the planet, named Naraka, turns always towards space and is frequently bombarded with meteorite showers, creating giant craters on this side of the planet. And the humans are sending those hybrid slaves actually on the dangerous side of the planet to collect minerals falling from the skies, coming from those giant meteorites.
Right, they're a major source of raw materials for the System 3 economy.
Exactly, and the humans, to control the hybrids, they are telling them that the gods themselves are protecting the safe side of the planet, and that the hybrids are on a godly mission, actually, when they go collect those minerals, even if they die in the process. And the hybrids, they all hope to find a very specific and rare gem that could make them a chosen one. And if you're the chosen one, you can be free, you can escape your slave condition. So most of the hybrids are dreaming about that, but of course, very few of them find this very rare gem.
So in the context of the demo that you guys may have seen from E3, it takes place in the sacred city of Ganesha. So again, Ganesha was the first settlement on Soma, and this religious city is completely dedicated to the elephant-headed hybrid known as Ganesh. And the city is very vertically structured. In the highest parts, you get temples and gardens, but it's also a city that attracts tons of tourists from all over the system. And the lower part of the city is the shady underworld, and that's where the hybrids and the pirates and the criminals go about their business.
So this whole presentation, I guess, gives you a good idea of the world of Beyond Good and Evil 2 and all the stories we could tell actually in this world. And we would really like you to contribute to this universe and put your creations, your collaboration in this universe.
Absolutely, and we hope to show them to you in the context of Ganesha City to begin with. And there'll be some inspirations that our own artists have created so that you can get some idea of how your own contributions will look and feel within the context of Ganesha City. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm liking this more and more. This is really cool. All right, so let's look at the projects. Music, visuals, and other. Geoglyph puzzles. Ooh. Ooh. Short audio stingers and messaging for radio cheetah to play between the songs. Ooh. Oh my gosh, dude, this is amazing. Anti-hybrid propaganda. Anti-establishment art. Oh my gosh, people, this is fantastic. This is what could drive creative streams now. This whole thing. I mean, I've known about this, but I never really decided to check it out. But they had a part on E3. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, there's so many things. My mind's just going crazy right now. So many possibilities. All right. Wow, where do we begin? All right, let's click one of these, I guess.
Hello, and welcome to the Beyond Good and Evil 2 Hybrid Mythology Project. In this project, we'll be creating imagery, paintings, and murals depicting the many myths and legends told among the hybrid communities in System 3. In the world of Beyond Good and Evil 2, hybrids are part human, part animal genetic creations, and throughout much of System 3, they are exploited for their labor as slaves. So, to find hope in this bleak situation, hybrid slaves and communities have developed their own beliefs and superstitions and spirituality. To tell you a bit more about that, here's Gabrielle and Michelle.
I'm Gabrielle Schrager, narrative director at Ubisoft Montpellier on Beyond Good and Evil 2.
I'm Michel Ancel, creative director on Beyond Good and Evil 2. Today, we want to speak to you about our hybrid mythology.
See, this audio is a lot better. Okay, in the world.
Project.
Hybrid slaves have developed their own beliefs, superstitions, mythologies in this distant galaxy at the end of the 24th century. In this project, we'd love for you to collaborate on creating the imagery and murals that depict scenes and interpretations of this hybrid spirituality from the point of view of the hybrids themselves.
The new hybrid religion is what gives them hope that one day they will be freed from slavery. For instance, one of the most important legends in System 3 is the legend of Moksha. To many hybrids, Moksha is a mystical gateway, which leads to promised land where hybrids will live free.
We want to create lots of different visual interpretations of this legend, just like there are many interpretations of today's religions, folktales, and myths. It doesn't matter if they don't exactly match. We will tell you the story of one version of the legend of Moksha to give you some inspiration.
We've also created an example of a primitive wall painting done by hybrids themselves to illustrate the legend of Moksha. Hybrids express their spirituality, beliefs, and legends in
Where's my
artwork
sketchbook?
that can be found in the underground areas of Ganesha cities or in any caves in the planet, and everywhere hybrids work as slaves.
We look forward to seeing what you guys come up with together.
Oh, come on. I need my
How do you
sketchbook.
get involved? In this project, you'll find a bunch of
I need my sketchbook, people. Come on. Where did it go? Where did it go? Where do I keep... I haven't used my sketchbook in forever. Where did it go? I have so many sketchbooks. Where, oh where, oh where? This room is terrible. Where are my sketchbooks? Are they in the secret spot? Nope. Underneath? Nope. Okay. Wait, hold on. Wait. Here we go. Sweet. Okay. I cannot do this on that. What do I have? Okay, that's not good to me. That's pretty much full. Please be empty. Good. Oh, good.
open challenges for writing and illustration.
It's over there.
The project will
Thanks.
serve as kind of a collaborative brainstorm. Then the Ubisoft and HitRecord teams will be looking through all the contributions that come in and choosing ideas and images that we want to develop further. Based on those concepts, we'll be issuing new, more specific challenges, either in this project or starting brand new projects specifically to develop those ideas. So look below to see which creative challenges are currently open and what we're looking for right now. You can also find inspiration and references in the project highlights to help get you thinking. And if you're interested, it's a good idea to follow this project by clicking the bookmark up in the top right corner, and then you'll get any new challenges and updates and won't miss anything. Great, we're looking forward to what you come up with. Thank you.
Yeah. I need to sketch some of these things down to not forget. I hope I can do an explanation with these. Can you see them? Oh, okay. Nice, very cool. Some very cool things here. Some very simple, some very complex, some very basic. Some of these don't make sense. Oh. So yes, I very much like that. Okay, so Okay, hold on. We have to go back to a video.
Hello, and welcome to the Beyond.
No, I want to skip. Where was it? I need to see that.
Themselves
It was
to
in the other
illustrate
one.
the legend of Moksha. Hybrids express their spirituality,
Okay,
beliefs,
alright.
and legends
This
in art.
is. I need to see this one. Where is it? Where is it? There.
To be Ganesha City. On
How many arms does that thing have? 4 or 2? I mean, 4 or 6? Maybe it's just 4. Okay. 4, I think. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Okay. All right. I've got some idea. I've been able to collect my ideas with that one. Okay. So now let's look at some of these other ones. I feel like this would be almost the same. Interesting. Okay.
Hello. Welcome to the Beyond Good and Evil 2 Anti-Hybrid Propaganda Project. So, in the world of Beyond Good and Evil 2, hybrids are these sort of part human, part animal genetic creations, and throughout much of System 3, they're exploited as slaves for their labor. The establishment and corporations who control many of the planets and cities in System 3 are heavily invested in keeping the hybrids in chains. And so as players explore the worlds and cities of System 3, they'll see all sorts of posters and billboards and other messaging that's sort of aimed at enforcing the status quo and oppressing hybrids. So in this project, we'll be developing the concepts and ideas for all of these visual elements. Here's Gabrielle to tell you a bit more.
I'm Gabrielle Schrager, Narrative Director on Beyond Good and Evil 2 at Ubisoft Montpellier Studios. System 3 was built on the backs of hybrid slavery. In the world of Beyond Good and Evil 2, hybrids are not considered citizens. They're exploited by people and enslaved by corporations. All of whom want to maintain the status quo. Many areas of the city feature anti-hybrid messaging and iconography designed to enforce the segregation between hybrids and humans. We want players to feel the presence of this social tension as they explore the city. Literal signs of hybrid segregation can be seen pretty much anywhere in the city, and we'd like you to create signs that ban hybrids.
Sam, what's up? Dude, if you don't know about this, you need to check this out. You need to go to this HitRecord thing, and they have some really awesome opportunities. It might not work for you financially. Like there's some possibility of financially, but this will get, if you're stumped and don't know what to work on and you need ideas just to break out of the box, this is where you can go. This is pretty awesome. I'm just learning more about this.
These posters and billboards will be found throughout the cities in the game, starting with the sacred city of Ganesha. Another symbol of anti-hybrid billboards will be found throughout the cities in the game, starting with the sacred...
Forearms. We're right, forearms. Ooh, and it's got... So it's got axe. A hand up. And that's holding like a flower. And that is like some kind of a horn. So...
city of Ganesha. Another symbol of anti-hybrid racism is the Fugitive Slave Law. This law incites all of the humans of System 3 to hunt down runaway hybrid slaves by portraying them as a mortal danger to humans. So we can imagine fugitive slave wanted posters encouraging everyone to do the right thing and capture or...
Axe flower, some holographic, and a hand sign. Yeah, it looks like a... looks kind of like a stop. Like almost putting a hand up to stop.
Or kill fugitive slaves. In this project, we are asking you to think of a clear and official-looking messaging. Think police bulletins with strong fonts and anti-hybrid imagery. So we can imagine fugitive slave wanted posters encouraging everyone to do the right thing and capture or kill fugitive slaves. In this project, we are asking you to think of a clear and official-looking messaging. Think police bulletins with strong fonts and anti-hybrid imagery. You might, for example, do a police sketch of a wanted hybrid. These visual messages are really important to making our world feel credible. Thank you, and we look forward to seeing what you do.
So, how do you get involved? Well, in this project, we'll be issuing all sorts of open challenges for writing, illustration, graphic design, and the project itself will serve as sort of a large collaborative brainstorm. Then, the Ubisoft and HitRecord teams will be looking through the contributions and choosing ideas and images that we want to develop further. Based on those concepts, we may issue more specific challenges in this project or even spin off and start new projects entirely to develop those specific ideas. So look below to see what creative challenges are open and what we're looking for right now. It's also a good idea to bookmark this project in the upper right-hand corner, and that way you can get updates on any new challenges and you won't miss anything. So we can't wait to see what you come up with. Thanks.
God, math, I hate it. Yep, so did I. I took as little as math as possible. shoot. Hey, it looks rated tuber. How's it going? Sorry, no game night. It kept freezing. Oh, hey, no problem. No problem. I always appreciate when you can stop by. Welcome back. I hope you're having a good night. Same thing for you, Sam. I hope you're having a good day. Man, so much stuff here.
Hello, and welcome to the Beyond Good and Evil 2 Anti-Establishment Art Project.
Doing pretty good. So what I'm doing here is I like to do one creative stream a week, and I know that I'm not going to really be showing much of my creative work right now, but I'm investigating this HitRecord. It's been around for a while, but I've never checked it out. But E3, Joseph Gordon-Levitt organizes this. I think he's the lead behind the whole thing, but if not, he's one of the leads. And it's the idea of getting creative people together to help collaborate for projects. And if your work gets used, then you will get compensated for it. But even then, I personally think, and I have to have experience with it, but I think this is a great avenue for people who need exposure or just want to be able to find projects to work on that they can't come up with themselves. Because right now I'm thinking of a million different things, because it's just like I would never come up with these kind of projects on my own. Be like, oh, I should create this to help work on my creative flow and work on my creative process. And so it's actually providing me with a lot of ideas of just different things to work on. So, crap, slept through your alarm, man? Do your homework the night before, man. Not the day of. That's why I was dead. I could never wake up early to do work.
We'll be developing ideas and concepts for revolutionary or countercultural artwork. Also posters and graffiti, all created by space pirates in an effort to subvert the established order. Here's Emile to tell you more.
I'm Emile Morel, and I'm the Associate Creative Director on Beyond Good and Evil 2 at Ubisoft Montpellier. One of the key parts of our game is space piracy. Space piracy is everywhere in System 3, the main solar system of Beyond Good and Evil 2. There are many pirates in the underworld of Ganesha City. These pirates want to recruit the best crew members among the population of the city. But they're also challenging the system, questioning this society that enslaves hybrids. We want to capture this revolutionary undercurrent by putting artworks and posters from the pirates themselves on the walls of the city. Those posters can either be original designs with counterculture messages, or even hijack of official billboards and signs in the city. This can be seen in tons of places in the game. Graffiti, murals, public places, but also shady bars in the underworld and act official city billboards. These posters might include a pirate's crew name or insignia, but they could also include messages reflecting
they've got some really cool ideas here.
Pirate crew. We already have uploaded a few ideas that you guys can work on and remix and use to put your own creations in the game.
Shut up!
But this is also a great opportunity for you guys to come up with all new ideas for...
Yeah, interactive seems to work when it wants to. I don't know what the problem is. Awesome! Yeah, so I don't know what the deal is with that. So I've worked on it. I'm still trying to figure out why and when it doesn't work. But 8 pages for poor governance and corruption in the Middle East. Dude, good luck with that. That does not sound like fun at all. I don't like papers. I like creative writing, but I don't like papers. Yes, a good suggestion. Try refreshing. That can sometimes help. So, yeah, I would offer my help, but no, you're probably not going to. I wouldn't be help in a situation like that.
Messages or slogans. We've also put more information on the description page of the project.
So how do you get involved? In this project, you'll find a bunch of open challenges for writing and illustration, and the project will serve as a kind of collaborative brainstorm. Then the Ubisoft and HitRecord teams will be looking through all the contributions that come in and choosing ideas and images that we want to develop further. Based on those concepts, we may issue more specific challenges in this project or else spin off and start brand new projects specifically to develop those ideas. So look below to see which creative challenges are currently open and what we're looking for right now. You can also find inspiration and references in the project highlights, and that'll help get you thinking.
Yeah, Sam, I just saw that. Oh yeah, I've heard of things like that. I've heard of things like that. So that's kind of interesting. I've never actually seen it myself, but yeah. Now, see, the thing with this though is that you would have the opportunity for other people to see it, for it to potentially get used, and to potentially get money from it. And so this could be very interesting and could get some people who are talented the exposure that they need to be able to get jobs, to get freelance work, or things like that. A page of original writing. Nice. I think I've blocked out all information I remember about writing papers. Didn't like it. Didn't like it. Like, I'll do research and I'll compile information, but writing it and putting it to, yeah, no. Not very good at that. Not my forte.
Help get you started. Lastly, it's a good idea to follow the project by hitting the bookmark, and that way you'll get updates when we issue new challenges and you won't miss anything. All right, we can't wait to see what you come up with. Thanks.
Wow, 545 contributions to this one. It's crazy. All right, hold on. I want to see this. Okay, I got both of those. Both of those. Both of those. Let's look at this. We haven't seen this one yet.
Hello, and welcome to the Beyond Good and Evil 2 Sacred Murals project. In this project, we'll be developing ideas and concepts for the huge murals and religious frescoes that will be found on the walls throughout Ganesha City. Beyond Good and Evil 2 takes place centuries in the future, but importantly, the universe we're creating is based on our world. The religion and culture in Ganesha City is, as you might have guessed, inspired by the Hindu gods and traditions we know today. These sacred murals will depict futuristic interpretations of Hindu stories that exist now. But we're also wanting to imagine how these stories and the murals and artwork might have changed or been reimagined in our futuristic world, and in particular in Ganesha City, where religion has been commercialized and commodified by the establishment. Here's Emil to tell you a bit more.
I'm Emile Morel, and I'm the Associate Creative Director on Beyond Good and Evil 2. In the game, religious officials and worshippers of Ganesha are celebrating the cult of Ganesha to embellish the city and attract more tourists. Ancient legends of Hinduism and their depiction on murals should be the main inspirations for this project. We want you to help create gigantic murals that will be displayed on the huge and magnificent walls of the sacred city of Ganesha. To start with, we would love to see your interpretation of any of the great stories about the origins of this elephant god. One idea, one possibility for you would be to make a triptych. You could make 3 different murals telling the same stories, and we as dev would place those 3 different triptychs in different parts of the cities, and the players will have to find all those murals to connect them together and see the stories they are telling. We have already uploaded some ideas and some examples on the description page of this project, so you can go check it out to have more inspiration about this.
So how do you get involved? In this project, you'll find a bunch of open challenges, and the project will serve as a sort of collaborative brainstorm. When you contribute, then the HitRecord and Ubisoft teams will be looking through all the contributions that come in and choosing ideas and images that we want to develop further. Based on those concepts, we may issue more specific challenges in this project or start brand new projects specifically to develop those ideas. So look below to see which creative challenges are currently open and what we're looking for right now. You can also find inspiration and references in the project highlights to help get you thinking. And if you're interested, it's also a good idea to follow this project by hitting the bookmark, and that way you'll get updates when we issue new challenges and won't miss anything. We can't wait to see what you come up with. Thanks.
Very interesting. Okay, so I'm looking at all those. That's kind of cool. I really kind of want to see some of this too.
Hey, I'm Denise, also known as DTakes23.
I'm Yasmin, also known as Yagman X, and welcome to the Unite Us project. This is a music project where we're making a song for Beyond Good and Evil 2 under the category of devotional music.
It's going to be a 2 to 3 minute song that you hear in temples and other religious sites in Ganesha City.
You've seen this city in trailers and live streams, and it is set to be a major hub of activity in Beyond Good and Evil 2.
This is one of the first songs we put together in development, but there will be a load more in this category and in others. Be sure to follow the Beyond Good and Evil 2 page to see what's in store for you.
So if you want to get involved in what we're doing with this project, then here's what we've got so far.
We're chosen when faith does ignite us. Shine upon our freedom, unite us. Om Ganapashtaye Namaha. Om
We've created this short piece. It's got a melody, it's got instrumentals, it's got one verse and some harmonies, but we still need your help to make it a complete piece. As mentioned before, this song is under the devotional music category. This means that the music should have an authentic Hindu spiritual feel to it. We want to create a musical version of a traditional Hindu mantra.
Noble, what's up?
Twist, of course.
We could incorporate traditional Hindu vocals, mantras, and instruments, but remember, Beyond Good and Evil 2 is set in the future. We don't want to go too traditional. After all, Ganesha City is known for religious tourism, and religion has been commercialized.
Tourists will come to the city to see the Ganesha statue. They want to
You don't know.
entranced within
Just unhappy that you don't get to use your buttons.
We're looking for a kitschy,
How's your night going, though, man?
version of a traditional religious sound. Think of it like a religious chant.
It's going pretty good. I'm checking this stuff up. Oh, hello. Wait a minute.
entranced.
So I have a star in here. Okay.
Within the Hindu.
It's going pretty good. I'm checking out this project stuff. This is very interesting.
Manufactured version of a traditional religious sound. Think of it like a religious chant that's sold out.
As you've seen in the song that we've already made, we have included a traditional mantra, but we've got a verse sang in English. So we have basically taken something authentic and mashed it up.
Oh, yeah, you were
Bit more
saying that.
mainstream. Keywords, think inspirational, spiritual, mantra,
I hope
meditation.
you have a good trip. I hope it goes well. I hope it's not. I hope it's something you look forward to.
But it would be awesome to go with a more authentic feel. If you have samples of instruments, or if you can play instruments that are authentic to the Indian culture, that would be awesome.
We really love the dreamlike feel that gets created once you layer a bunch of different vocals on top of each other, especially in the way that it sounds through the mantra. The mantra gets chimed in with a couple more voices, and if we could layer those with all of your voices as well, this would sound amazing. Like,
Thanks. Yeah, mine should go really well.
and even
Should be really laid back,
Sanskrit,
hopefully.
but
Fingers
ultimately,
crossed.
We want you to get creative, stay innovative, have fun. We want to see what you can do from this song and how it can inspire you. You can get involved in helping make this song into a full piece right now.
Check out the challenges below to see how you can get involved. We'll be creating challenges for musicians and vocalists of all kinds. And as this
Whoops. Okay, I was going to say a couple of contributions. All right, man, I'm going to head to bed, but I want to stop in. Well, thanks, Noble. I appreciate it. I hope you have a good trip. Hope things go well. We'll reconnect. There's a small chance that I might do some IRL streaming while I'm gone. I don't know. We'll see. It's a stretch, but we'll see. Oh, man. So many thoughts going through my head. Ah. Super cool. All right. IRL. Yeah, just kind of like maybe trying to reconnect with people, but also I know some people might find it interesting to see where I'm going on vacation, like just Lake Michigan and things like that. It's a really cool spot and everything. So if I find something cool to share with people, maybe I'll do some stuff like that. So all right, thanks, man. Yeah, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna take. I gotta go use the restroom, so I'm gonna be right back though, and then we'll continue checking this stuff out. Yeah, depending on where you're going, totally could be worth it. Could be very interesting. I'll be right back. Obama, go away. No, you're good. You're good. No, nobody. There were some people who went up in rankings Black Horizon, but nobody's got caught up to you yet. So later, Noble. I don't know if you're still here, but yeah, don't worry. Noble took Obama and he left. So yeah, Sam Noble's running joke is he always answers things with saying Obama. So I don't know exactly where it came from, but. Noble. Yeah, you might want to show up for. Well, okay. So here's the thing too, and here's a reminder. Black Horizon, you probably will want to show up for the next Awesome Fest because people are kind of getting close. But now here's the thing though too. I will be doing some ways that people can earn points next week, even though there is no Awesome Fest. There'll roughly be about 1,000 points that people can earn. I will post things in the Discord. If you guys are not part of the Discord and you want to earn points, then you might want to do that. But yeah, so there'll be different things, and the only thing that you'll have to do like small things, and they're mostly all relatively simple. They'll range from anywhere to like 100 points, 200 points, to 300 points on the different things that you do. You can do any time between the week. Probably like, let's say starting Saturday or Sunday going until Thursday or Friday. Pocket Halo 265118, welcome. How's it going? Thank you so much for the host. I hope you're having a good, Wednesday night or Thursday morning, depending on when and where you are. But yeah, so in Discord, I'll be posting some stuff on how you guys can earn points. And like I said, it's going to be about up to 1,000 points. So you guys can choose to do it. So the people in the lead might want to do it because they're going to want to keep their lead. And then the people who are right behind the lead might want to do it because if the people in front of them don't do it, they could easily catch up or take the lead. Because as we saw with the leaderboard, what's the difference here? Less than 1,000 points between first and second place, and then second and third is just 100 points, and then after that it's like 500 points. So if some people do this and some people don't, it could really change up the leaderboard. So yeah, I said that, Sam. I saw that I checked out your whisper and everything, and I like the idea generator. I've seen things like that before, but the really unique thing with this is this could give people the opportunity to be seen, to get noticed for their work, to get money, compensated for their work and things like that. And I don't know what this could turn into. So it could be, and it could go on a resume piece too. Instead of just creating stuff on your own, this could be used for some stuff. So, man, I got some of my. Yep, 800 points. Boom, just like that. So.
My God, okay.
Sam, thank you so much for the host. I always appreciate, man. I always appreciate hanging out here. I've tried to, and I know that some of them do it, but the one that I have, unfortunately, I have not figured out. I want it to be where hosting can earn points, but this dumb thing hasn't been working. So many hours, yes. I would really be interested. Actually, you know what? I think I can look it up. What Clown Skulls is. Where we got? Clown Skull. Clown Skull, Clown Skull. Yeah, it's very true, Sam. I forgot about that. You have watched a lot from YouTube. So but yeah, so I'm not going to be on too late tonight for several reasons. One, we're getting ready for vacation, which takes a bunch of stuff. Two, I have something that I have to be at 7:30 in the morning tomorrow. And 3, I was working on some stuff before I started streaming, and it didn't work. A file got corrupted, which was great because I lost an hour of work. So I have to figure out what to do and address about that. So goody. So now I have extra work to do while I'm on vacation. So, yes, Sam came over and followed from Twitch and then also watched on YouTube. So, hey, no problem, Sam. I always appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you have a good day. Hope things go well. So yeah, so this is kind of a little bit of a preview for people. I'm going to be doing... Thank you, Sam. Thanks. And just a reminder to people, tonight, this coming night, so Thursday night, is going to be my last stream before vacation. As long as things go well, I'll probably just hang out and play PUBG for a little while. And then won't be streaming games again until next Thursday at the earliest. But I might do some stream, like just simple IRL streaming something from my phone, potentially. If I figure out how to do it and just kind of show people Lake Michigan if you've never seen Lake Michigan or things like that. So, yeah, tomorrow will most likely be the last stream before vacation. Tonight might be, because if tomorrow night's too crazy, then I might not be able to get around to it. But yes, IRL. I haven't done a whole lot with it. I've done a little bit, so I'm really falling in love with this site, though. Like, this is very, very interesting to me. Updates on 6 projects you're working on. What is this? I'm not working on that. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know these. 0 challenge. Oh, I see. Okay, so let me go back to this. So now I need to look at the specific challenges. Boom. Okay, there we go. Writing slogans. Wait, why is that now? I'm confused. Yeah, okay. Okay, here, wait, what? Oh, okay. There. So selected all of them? Weird. Okay. 45, 86, 28. Interesting. Writing. Lots of writers out there, it looks like. Okay, so let's go back. Mark that. See, I don't understand why it does that. Like sometimes they'll be like, "Oh, you bookmarked it." Oh, you didn't bookmark it. Come on, get it together, people. All right, so this one, bookmark. This is going to give me some cool stuff to work on while I'm on vacation. So I'm really actually excited about this. I just don't have time. Oh my gosh, there's so many things. There's streaming. There's creative. There's like the creative emotes. Then there's doing this creative stuff. There's designing stuff just simply for my stream. There's the podcast. There's videos that I want to do. And then there's videos for other projects that I want to do. Ha 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 ha. Like, see, this is the thing. Like, I'm not looking to be a millionaire. Let's face it, being a millionaire would be amazing. But it would just be so awesome to get compensated for time for doing some of this stuff, just enough to be able to essentially kind of cover it or make it worthwhile. I'm not asking for much. No. It's just like, man. There's so many things I would want to do. And that's the thing. Time is money. And trying to find it. Because, see, this is more intriguing because doing this kind of project stuff gives you that opportunity for exposure, like I said, and for potential compensation. So, so much. So much. No. Exit. I don't want to start dashboard. Take me back. Wait, what? See, now that's not bookmarked. See that? Right, if I could find something to do that would let me live like I am now, I don't need millions of dollars to live lavishly. Like, yeah, exactly. Like, of course, everybody would be okay. Like, would be like, oh, I'm not going to turn it down. But it's just kind of like, and there's a really good guy on Twitter. I will admit he's quite vulgar. Okay, not quite vulgar, but he does get vulgar. He's like a motivational guy. But where is this? I got to get his name right. Gary Vaynerchuk? Vaynerchuk? I'm not sure. But his Twitter thing is Gary VEE. And he's got all this great stuff to say and everything. And one of the things that he says is just like, people nowadays are not like doing what they used to do where everybody wants to be a millionaire. People just want to find what they enjoy doing and what makes them happy, where they can make like $80,000 a year, which actually $80,000 a year would be amazing. But, just the idea of, I'm living my life and I'm enjoying what I'm doing. And I'm okay with that. I'm living in, average American town, not living in New York City, spending 90% of my paycheck just to survive and things like that. And so he's got interesting perspectives and all that stuff. So it was just, he's just always really great to listen to. All right, what's going on here? No? Did we lose something? There we go. See? What's up with this? It like automatically does it. Okay, now all these should be bookmarked. There. Not bookmarked because I never actually clicked it. Something's up with the site. Okay, so we did that one. That one is only one, so that should be good. This one has several. Yep, see, that wasn't clicked. Go here, hit refresh, make sure that one's clicked. I think it is. We'll go to the writing one. This one I don't think is. Oh, it was, okay. Then we got one more here. Okay. All right, now where do I go? Where's my like? How did I get there? Oh my, is this it? Here we go. You have 10 challenges saved. Okay. I don't know what this is. I don't think I'm the Lens Project. I have no idea what this is. I don't remember doing anything with this. So it's these 4. Go away. There we go. Go away. There we go. Now we have 4 projects with 10 challenges. Cool. We're figuring this out. We're figuring this out. This is really cool. I've always wanted to do some stuff with video games, and so this could very well give me an avenue to do that. And it very well might not get used, but just like that, you know, the creative process and getting me in there with some things. So yeah, so for those of you who weren't here when we
like
watched
I've said,
this,
HitRecord is less about showing what you've made yourself and more about collaborating with people to make things together. So this is the Collaborate tab, and it's where you'll be able to keep track of all the different creative challenges and projects that you've shown interest in, either that you've contributed to already or that you're planning on contributing to later. All the projects that you're following or the challenges you've accepted for later, you'll find them here. This page will keep you up to date with everything. You'll be alerted if a challenge is about to close, that is if the deadline's coming up, or when a project that you're following has any kind of update. I know for me, one of the hardest parts of being creative is just staying organized and keeping track of all the things that I want to do. So this page hopefully helps you do that.
Courtney, hey, how's it going? Good to see ya. Good to see ya. Welcome back on Mixer. How's your it's still Wednesday for you, I think. So yes, how's your Wednesday?
So the dashboard's like your home on HitRecord.
Holy
I
smokes.
imagine you already
Sorry about
know
that.
what one is. It's similar to a dashboard on other sites. This one's a little different though, because the people you subscribe to aren't necessarily people from your real life. They're more people in this community, artists from around the world who you like what they're doing and you want to be involved in.
Yeah, a long time, right?
So like when you see someone's record coming in, it likely won't be finished and it's probably looking for some other contribution.
Your day's been long?
Say you see a piece of
How about you?
writing from an artist that you subscribe to. Well,
Just saying.
that writer might might have been contributing to some kind of writing challenge, and maybe you want to contribute to that same challenge. Or say a musician that you like recorded some vocals for a song. Well, probably that song's not finished yet, and you could get involved and do something else with that song. So rather than seeing the latest picture of what your friend ate for lunch today, you might see some cool new stuff that you want to work on or play with today.
Yeah. Today's been pretty good. It's been a little bit crazy because work. Okay, so this is my life right now. Vacation probably couldn't come at a better time. So right now at my job, we are gearing up for the busy season, which starts in August. But perfect timing. We're moving buildings, not very far. We're moving a couple blocks, just to a space that's gonna be a lot better suited for us. So we're moving. So we're going through that whole thing. That's work. And I have to work on all this stuff to make sure that's done before I leave for vacation. In real life, I'm getting ready for vacation. So that takes a bit, especially when you have kids. But then also on top of that, we were just notified about a week ago that somebody's interested in selling a house that we've been interested in. And they're willing to work with us on negotiating a really good price. So we could potentially be moving, not very far, but just like into a better location, better house. So that could be going on, which is insane. And then I have some other projects that I'm working on. One of tonight where the file got corrupted. Yay, that was fantastic. So I have to deal with that. What else? There was some else. Some with the stream stuff. So yeah, just like a lot of stuff going on right now this week. So vacation is kind of coming at a perfect time. So actually, for those of you who don't know, I did mention it earlier, but for those of you who don't know, tomorrow night is probably going to be the last, or tonight could potentially be the last stream, but I'm really hoping to get on tomorrow night and have that be the last stream before heading out on vacation, which we will be leaving Friday morning and getting back like next week, Thursday or Friday. So we'll resume streaming back then. We'll resume streaming at that time, but I might try. I haven't done mobile streaming yet, but we might try doing mobile streaming from vacation just to have fun with it and check it out. I'm going to be on Lake Michigan, and it's really awesome, really gorgeous, and I imagine not a lot of people in my stream know or have ever visited Lake Michigan. Well, not know, but have ever visited Lake Michigan, so I think it'd be really cool just kind of like show it off and be like, you know, show people some other stuff and everything. So yes, anyways, all that. So that's what's going on. So it's good, just kind of crazy. Start? What? No? I don't know what this is. Oh, okay, I see. Text, images, videos, audio, zip files, albums, challenges, projects, members, and comments. Interesting. And there's a store. It's probably clothes. Apparel. Interesting. So yeah, so this is HitRecord. You probably just saw the video with Joseph Gordon-Levitt in there. It's very interesting. Got very cool concept behind it that gives people the opportunity to potentially get their creative work noticed and recognized and included in different things. The ones I specifically saw, E3, the game Beyond Good and Evil 2, they're partnering with, and so this could be very interesting. And I don't know, I've just always kind of wanted to try to get involved with something, and so this might be a perfect opportunity, a perfect way to do it. So but I do think that we'll be ending here soon because, like I said, I do have a 7:30 that I have to be at in the morning. So Lots of stuff to see here. These are the projects I was looking at. 4 projects with 10 different challenges. I know, right? I'm sorry. Well, so what time is it? So it's like 11 o'clock for you, isn't it? Right, Courtney? Yeah, it's rough because it's 2 a.m. for me. My typical streams go from 11 to 2. Weekends I usually extend until 3, maybe a little bit later. So that gives you a little bit of an insight. I know that can be trickier for people on the West Coast. So, oh yeah, nice. So you're getting there. You're getting there. There's not too much left, as I think you well know, because I think you saw the end. I think that was part that you saw. So, yeah, good stuff. That game was really good. So, all right, yeah, I think I'm gonna go and sign off here. I gotta check something. It's probably still doing this thing. Yeah. What? What? I don't understand some people sometimes. So good. Well, I hope you have fun with it, Courtney. That was a good game. That was a good game. I still say that it goes for me probably Beyond Two Souls, Heavy Rain, then Detroit Become Human. Thanks, Courtney. I appreciate it. Like I said, I'm hoping to be on tomorrow night. And actually, I'm thinking about changing some things up with doing a special stream on the weekend sometimes at a different time slot. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. So thank you everybody for coming and hanging out. I'm gonna dodge out here real quick because hopefully I can go to sleep and get up in time for my 7:30 thing. So I still gotta figure out what's wrong with my chat. Why? What? Why? And I'm turning invisible. Apparently yellow is close enough to green. But all right, well, thank you guys. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Courtney, good luck with the game. Everybody else, thanks for chatting for a little bit. Hope you guys have an awesome night. Hopefully I will be on tomorrow night for one last time for the trip and yeah, and all that good stuff. So guys, take care, and until next time, stay awesome.